welcome everyone. In this video we focus on solving equations and we will follow in the next few videos as well. So before we start first example, we need to know what this word means. Okay, so what is equation? In the last few videos we were doing expressions and simplifying expressions, and we know that let's say expression is variables, letters and operations. Okay, another example is, let's say, 4 plus 1x. It might be any letter, any number, and any math operation, you know. But today we focus on equation. What is it? An equation is an expression that has an equal sign. Okay, right? So let's say we have an expression 2x plus 1 equals 4. Okay, so an expression that has equal sign. Okay, so we have left side of the equation and right side of the equation. Okay, so let's mark it. This is left side, L. This is right side. Okay, so the equation sign says what is on the left is equal to what is on the right. Okay, this is like a statement. Okay, this equals that, and it's really, really important. It's like a balance. Okay, everything in your life has to be balanced, like work and life. This is the same in maths. It's like a balance. Everything what's on the left has to be equal what's on the right. Okay, so I look at the balance in here. We have 1 apple on the one side and 200 grams. So 1 apple equals 200 grams. And as we said before, this is balance and it has to be on one level. Okay, the same in life, work and life. We need to balance it. Too much work, it's not really good. Too many parties and no working, it's also not good. So we need to find a balance, okay, in real life and in maths when solving equations. So bear in mind, whatever we do on one side, we need to do the same on the next side to keep it balanced. Okay, so then, as we said, 1 apple equals 200 grams. Okay, so we have 1 apple equals 200 grams. So what happens when we add one more apple to the left side? It automatically goes down. It's too heavy. So we need to bear in mind when solving equations to keep it in balance on the same level. So whatever we do on one side, we need to do to the other as well. Okay, so what do we need to do to keep it in balance then? Okay, so we need to add 200 grams in here to keep it in balance. So if we add something on the left, we need to add something, the same thing on the left and right. If we take something down from left side, we need to take something down from right side. Okay, to keep it in balance all the time, and bear it in mind. Okay, look our first example. We have 3a equals 9 and we need to solve this equation. Solve, what does it mean? So we need to find the value for a. What is a? So the answer should be a equals 2 or a equals -1 or a equals 1/2. Okay, so a on the left side, equal sign, and the number on the right side, and this will be our answer. Okay, so let's start. 3a, what does it mean 3a? So 3a means 3 multiplied by a. Okay, now we need to get rid of 3. Okay, get rid of 3. What do we need to do? We need to find the inverse operation to multiplication, okay? So we have 3a, we just need a. How to do it? What to do to get rid of 3? So inverse operation to multiplication is division, okay? So we need to just simply divide it by 3, by the same number what's beside a, okay? So let's do it. 3a divided by 3 equals 9, and the same, keep it in balance, okay? Whatever we do on the left side, we need to do the same on the right side to keep it in balance, okay? Don't forget, it's really important. If you don't do it, you will solve it wrong, okay? That's the most important thing when solving equation. Keep it in balance. Whatever you do on one side, the same you need to do to the other side, okay? And now we have 3 divided by 3. It's just a. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So we have a on the left side equals 3 divided by 3 is 3 on the right side, okay? And left side equals right side. So this example is done. Okay, and we have the next question here. Minus 2x equals 4. And the same, minus 2 multiplied by x. And we need to get rid of minus 2. So if we have multiplication here, we need to simply divide it, okay? Divide by the same number. So we need to divide by minus 2, okay? Doesn't matter is it positive or negative, still we need to divide it by. So let's write it down. Minus 2x divide by minus 2 equals, and the same thing to the right side, okay? So 4 divided by minus 2. And now we have minus 2 and minus 2. That is just x. We can just cross it off. And then equals 4 divided by minus 2. What's the sign? We need to figure out the sign first. So we have positive 4 divided by negative 2. So the answer is negative. And now 4 divided by 2 is 2. And this is the answer, okay? So just remember when you multiply or divide two negatives, the answer is positive. When one is negative, one is positive, the answer is negative. Take it down, please. Okay, now we have example number 2, and the first one is 15 equals minus 5x. And the equation is written in the opposite direction, but it doesn't matter, okay? Still, minus 5x equals 15. So if you wish, we can swap it, or you can just leave it as it is. We can write down minus 5x equals 15. And as I said, doesn't matter the order, okay? You can swap the order or you can leave it as it is. You still need to do the same thing. You need to get rid of a number beside x, okay? Doesn't matter is it on the left side or is it on the right side. We need to get rid of minus 5. So still, this is minus 5 multiplied by x. So we need to do the inverse operation, what is division. So we need to divide by minus 5, okay? So divide by minus 5, and the same on the other side, minus 5, okay? So here we don't have it, so that's just x equals, and then positive 15 divided by negative 5, the answer is negative, and then 15 divided by 5 is just 3, right? And the next question is 6x equals 0, okay? So the same thing, divide by a number beside x. And in this case, we have 6, so we need to divide by 6. So 6x equals 0, divide by 6, divide by 6, okay? Now, 6 goes into 6 just once, so we have 1x And bear in mind 1x is just x, so we can write down 1x or just x, doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Both the answers are correct. So we have x equals 0 divided by 6. 0 divided by 6 is 0. Okay, now take it down into your copies, please. So for tomorrow you need to be able to explain our keywords. So what is an equation and what does it mean solve for x, but it also can be any letter, okay? Solve for y, solve for a. What does it mean then? And the next two rules for solving equations. So the first one is what you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other side as well. And the next rule is we divide both sides of the equation by the number in front of the x or any letter, okay, might be A, B, C, and so on. Okay, so for tomorrow, try to solve these simple equations, okay? Into your copies, don't give me just the answer, I want to see your workings as I did in the video. Take the rules down, take down all the examples, make sure you know the rules and know the new keywords, okay? So see you tomorrow.